Yo, check this out. So I've got a stepper motor here connected to my ESP8266, and I'm controlling it with a stepper motor module, stepper motor driver. So the one I'm using at the moment is the A4988, and these are pretty old. So they drive a stepper motor, and it sounds like a stepper motor, like you're used to in like an old school printer or a scanner. You can kind of hear that buzzing. So I'm going to turn it on, and you'll be able to hear what it sounds like. So it's quite buzzy. I've got it connected to this little pair of tweezers here that's gripping the shaft, and that's just so you can see it rotating, and it also kind of vibrates through that a bit so you can hear it a bit more. So yeah, it sounds noisy. If I turn it up, you can hear the pitch changes quite a bit. So the stepper motor driver supports micro stepping, which is kind of like a subdivision of each of the steps of the motors. So I've got it set to 8th stepping right now, so divided by 8. So it gets louder if I remove one of these, and that brings it down to like quarter stepping. Yeah, very loud. It's also kind of crunchy, and that's just because the microcontroller that I'm using isn't fast enough to drive the steps smoothly, so I think that's what that is. The crunchiness is about that, but the noise is just inherent to the stepper motor in this driver. So what I'm going to do now is swap out this chip for one of these newer TMC2209 stepper motor drivers. So these are just like more advanced versions of these modules, and they are greatly improved apparently when it comes to how they sound and the kind of performance of how they can work. They're a lot quieter, so, well, they purport to be anyway, so let's test it out. The setting of the pin setup is pretty much the same as the other one. I just need to remove this bridge here, and then I'll remove the micro stepping configuration because I think by default it will be 8th stepping. So let me just unplug this for a second. I don't want to do that with the power connected. So I'll take my old one out and then make sure the new one's lined properly and put it in. Now I know that this comes with a little heat sink for the top as well. I haven't got that put on just yet for testing purposes. Oh, I saw some movement there. Well, it's booting up. So yeah, the old stepper motor drivers are commonly found in 3D printers and stuff like that, but a lot of technology advancement's been done in that sort of area because 3D printers are way more ubiquitous now, and they tend to be more silent because people want them not to make a racket when they're printing for hours and hours on end. So this is booted now, so let me turn the motor back on. Well, there you go. I literally can't hear anything. That's completely silent. It's doing the same job. Plenty of torque. Let me change the speed. Yeah, literally silent. If I connect this now, okay, the micro stepping is going to get smaller. Smaller subdivisions, probably like 16ths or something. I think if I touch these, there's some kind of interference that you can hear through it, but then there's not if I don't touch it. Yeah, that's amazing. That works really, really well. So yeah, you can see that these TMC 2209 drivers are significant improvements when it comes to how it makes the motor sound. So the same performance, same motor, just different driving technology makes it pretty much silent. Amazing.